example, while I function as a steward at Osadebe Avenue, we set up Azura power plant that generates about 750,000 megawatts. And as we speak, it is doing well. And yet, most of the time, there's no light in Benin. So you have a fish inside near the river, and it has no water to drink. My suggestion, Mr. President, and I'm very grateful for the privilege of allowing me to talk on this, is that we need a holistic review about our power policy, the entire privatization that was done, who is hardly what. Because if you go into the details, Mr. President, you will find that in the name of private sector injection or participation in this system, public funds have actually been used to bail out private people. And the country is still in the dark. Mr. President, one of the popular things we were celebrating, we were spreading during the last campaign was when a former vice president, shared tears, at least of video, how a previous government spent $16 billion, and yet Nigeria is in the dark. I think piecemeal approach to dealing with specific failures may not suffice. I will suggest with respect, Mr. President, that this Senate find the courage to call on the President to review the entire privatization exercise and all the transactions that have taken place such that the individuals are making money, but their companies are poor. We have situations where pharmacists are MDs of discos, people who know next to nothing. I was a member of the Privatization Council, and the idea was that before you invest or buy into this sector, you must show evidence of financial wherewithal, and you must also show evidence of technical know-how to be able to participate in the power business. All of these have been breached with impunity. I ask, Mr. President, that under your leadership, let this Senate take the bold action of reviewing the entire power system, privatization, selling of discos or no discos, and even new power plant. Because there is a lot of confusion in the system. And unless we do that, sir, year in, year out, we will continue to lament the power thing. And lastly, sir, anybody who talks of creating jobs in Nigeria, anybody who talks of reviving the manufacturing sector, knows that it will remain a huge joke if we do not have stable, steady, quality power supply to drive our manufacturing sector where the jobs are. I thank you, Mr. President, for allowing me to speak, and I want to thank Senator Ned Nwoko. I didn't know that he's as concerned because he's a big man. He shouldn't bother about whether he can have his own generating plant. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you,